bitch. How's it fucking going? Oh, hey, Mac. Mech. So, mech. I was testing a blanket with my loom on maximum blanket, okay? And it was green, your favorite. Hi, bestie, I love you. But my bed, I also wanted it on the green one, so I was doing a test run for my bed, and then I was making one for you. The fucking forest green phases Bernat blanket yarn has been sold out forever. And it sells out constantly. Zero online places have it for. Oh, hang on, babies. Look at. These are our February nails. Are we looking? Here's our. Wait, I gotta get them fixed because the gemstones are falling off. But here's our February nails. Yes. We're watching Am I the Assholes and bullshit while I loom. And waiting for Snack Pack to get her sweet ass in the Discord. What fucking Discord are you in, you sexy bitch? What fucking Discord are you in, sexy bitch? I'm in my Discord and I'm live on Twitch right now, so move your hot, stanky ass, because I'm ready. Arsenic gummy bears coming to make out. Wait. Hang on. I need the rest of my tequila. Hang on a sec.
And welcome in.
Hi friends, welcome in. It's
Hey,
me.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey girl, hey. Just died a little bit, y'all. Just don't worry about it.
Now you're be right back? Seriously? You're be right back? I get here and you be right back?
Come inside my
Singing.
world.
Trying to turn me on.
Alright.
Do it.
Fuck!
Uni 1. Arsenic Gummy Bear cheered 1 vis.
Grabs the chair arms like that's gonna save anything. To me on the other platforms, I'm live on Twitch. I mean, I'm live there. We say this every fucking time. Nico, you son of a bitch!
Cheer, 100 cheer, 100 cheer, 100 cheer, 100.
Rico 1 Nico cheered 500 vis.
Hello, motherfucker.
That's the good wine. That's the good wine, Nico! Jesus Christ!
Bitch, are you gonna get off of this BRB?
Javi does not consent, but I do. Jars that go out to friends will be colored. So, you know, if you're our friends and you want some kimchi and you're in the area, just come to my house and take jars. If you have jars at your house, bring them back to my house and trade them for full jars. I am the kimchi milkman. Thank you for coming. Yeah.
What's a boobo? Hey, that's
Come on and work it on out.
There's
Don't
my
clip
bitch.
that. Twister, little girl, you know you twist so fine. I've been on, girl, for 7 ass minutes. I made a second juice because you weren't here. I made a second juice because you were late to the party.
That wasn't my fault that you made a second juice.
Just, why is that fault? Why is that a bad thing?
English? That's impossible.
Totally necessary. Oh, why is it double lit? Oh, it's double. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. One of you needs to be shutted the fuck up. Let's do it again.
I can't do it again.
No. I'm testing the widget. Oh, it ain't that one. Okay.
Me feel
That's the one.
That's impossible.
Okay, so maybe browser source 4? Mm-hmm. It is browser source 4. A doubt in my mind. Okay, I'm good. I'm in love. Ooh, ah. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Ooh, Mac! Bitch, you got some shit up in there. Listen.
Oh shit, 307 well?
You can touch my boobies. Just saying. Just saying. I got
That's
a
a really
jam
pretty
going,
shirt.
and it's oldies. So, what's a weirdly pretty what?
You have a pretty shirt on.
My peacock blue one. This is one of my favorite sweaters because it has all these teddies. So I don't like that I can't wear my collar with it, but I can wear everything, and it's like it's so soft. It's one of them like bougie brands, Toomey or whatever, like Toomey or some shit. Dude, I got it
How's the
secondhand.
blanket coming on?
The green one's stuck at halfway. This one's almost done. Look it. So I told you I fixed my stripe. Okay, so here's the end. Watch my striping. Ready? Wait. I opposited. This one has the big purple, and this one has the white instead. Yeah. And then they're all gonna end with this rose in their like, because it starts here and here, and then it's gonna end with the rose as well. Right now I'm on the purple. I'm almost done.
Okay.
So this is a 4 cake. These lap blankets, these are a 4 caker. These are like the strollery blanket, whatever size. When I'm done, I'm gonna take a picture and I'll show you, and you'll know what I'm like. Literally, when you have it in your hands, you'll know what I mean. It's definitely a lap blanket, but it would be a stroller blanket if you didn't want to use it as a lap blanket. But oh my fucking god, is it a perfect size lap blanket, girl?
Welcome back. This story's from the Charlotte Dober YouTube subreddit.
Is it perfect?
Hello,
Oh,
fellow
good.
Petty potatoes. I'm really needing your help and some grounded perspective right now because my emotions are all over the place.
I'm serious about this stuff.
I got you. I'll be cool as a cuke. Cool as a cuke in your butt.
Ew, gross.
All
So,
things have been
you've
changed.
never-
The
you-
friends and family
I
quiet
think I've
flirt
asked
here,
this,
and
but you've
I'd
never
rather
told me,
not
what
light
is
any
potato?
unnecessary fires.
Gay.
Is he... Okay.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
Well, because he's
Ethnicity?
not all white. Yeah, he's not all white.
no. Half Caucasian, half Chinese.
Okay.
For December and
I
threw
thought
myself
a little
Mom
Asian, but I
is a
wasn't
cock,
sure.
Dad is a
Planning went
ease.
smoothly. The day itself was beautiful. The sun shone, and the people we love were
Yeah.
there. It was one of those
Half
rare
ease.
days where everything feels right. Both my husband
His
and I
sister?
are not very
Oh,
active
girl.
on social media. For us, it's just a quiet way to stay connected.
I thirst
My
for her
profile
like
showed
I
was in a
thirst for
relationship
y'all,
with
and
you,
I
but
tell
never
her and she
bothered to
giggles.
update it when we got engaged. I hardly ever
She's
post,
probably
rarely
not used to
comment,
having
and I
someone-
certainly wasn't
No,
browsing
no.
on
Sure.
She
or
works in
new
the
lists
industry.
online.
Oh,
So
that's right.
she
You
is.
did tell me that.
Yeah,
Told her.
mama. She is used to
Chardonnay.
people being thirsty for her because she is a full snack trap.
Very interesting choice of name. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, if I hadn't
That's okay,
already
everything I
seen
need to
pictures
know
and
about
shit
her.
of you
Okay, so Chardonnay's
beforehand, I would be
43.
screaming
She
that
was
at
with
you,
for
which is
around
why
12
your name
years,
is
9
Snack.
years dating, 1 year engaged, 2
But
years married. From everything Hugh,
this
his
bitch.
friends, and his mother
Oh,
have told me, their
girl.
relationship
Bitch
was
is a full snack
unstable.
trap.
They broke
This
up on 4
bitch
separate
is
occasions. His
Asian
parents
snack
and best
trap.
friend asked
Oh.
him more than once if marrying her was the right decision.
Oh, she's a
because they
mixed
could
breed.
see
And I
how
tell him all the
unhappy
time
he
how
was.
hard I would fuck
Hugh
his
always
sister,
tried to
and
do
that
right
I
thing,
would tell
but
him
his
how
marriage
she
would somehow
tastes, and he's like,
fix
okay.
what was broken. Financially, Hugh carried
he's just like,
almost
okay.
everything. He paid most
It's like
of the
everybody
bills,
wants to fuck
the
my
food,
sister.
the
She's
holidays, bought the
gorgeous and
car.
awesome and
Chardonnay
smart, and I'm like,
worked
oh
part-time
my
as a
god,
kitchen assistant, and
how
her
are
income
you
was
her
treated
biggest
as her
hype
spending
man?
money.
Marry
When
me,
friends
but
asked
don't,
her about
because
her
never.
ambitions, she openly said she didn't
I'm-
need a job
I
because
never,
Hugh
never
paid
ever
for
again. I'm
everything.
broke. I'm broken.
Try not
Oh,
to be
but
judgmental.
If Kim
Sometimes
wanted to
that
get hitched,
arrangement
bitch,
worked.
I would
After
fucking marry
2
her ass hard.
unhappy years of marriage,
No,
she
you wouldn't.
asked for a divorce.
Dude, if
Weeks
Amy
later,
wanted to
COVID
hit
hit.
that,
What should
oh,
have been a clean
girl,
break
I'd
turned
marry
into a
Amy.
slow, painful, emotionally draining process. Chardonnay refused to move out until a court order forced the issue, and when that day came, she did not go quietly. Messy. Then came the message. Less than 24 hours after I married the man I love, while I was still floating somewhere between joy and disbelief, I received a private message from Chardonnay. She wrote that she thought I'd just married her ex-husband, that he had been trying to contact her on and off for years.
Ooh, gross.
Ooh, most recently
What?
3 days ago. She said I'd
Oh, I
probably
forgot
heard
to-
awful
wait.
things about her. That Hugh demonizes his
What?
exes and
I
never takes
am a
responsibility.
garbage
That she loves
person.
him deeply and is
Hold.
trying to recover from the damage.
Hold! Pause! Holy cock and balls, turn your stream on, let me share my screen so that you can get your monies too, my love. Oh my god. Then they can hear Charlotte as well, because I'm stupid, and I didn't share it to Discord because I'm stupid. Duh.
It's fine.
I'm stupid.
He caused that she didn't want contact.
Okay,
with him, but
we're
felt
gonna
she had to-
Uno reverse so
My
that
husband's
Mummy
ex-
Snack is on board because I wasn't listening in the first place and we were talking a lot. So many talkers. I've been busy and I don't call her every day and tell her about the cars from Cars and whether they're Trons or not. What? I don't call her at ass o'clock in the morning and ask her which ones are ladyboys. What's wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with you? God damn. Never. It's definitely not the Rice Rockets. Shut up. Gay. Butt stuff.
I love you.
No.
Fucking amazing. I
Y'all,
love you.
it's the fucking Cybertrucks. The Cybertrucks are the Tronses. Go eat shit. In the Cars verse, the Cybertrucks are the Tronses. The Teslas and the Cybertrucks, yo. They're the Tronses. Uh-huh. So
You have so-
Mech, I've decided that I need to start carrying around an upper teeth mouth guard for occasions of surprise. Yeah, that sound happened. Surprise. Surprise throat.
Wife messaged me within 24 hours of our wedding.
Oh shit. Husband's ex-wife messaged me within 24 hours of our wedding.
Hey,
Ew.
everybody. Welcome back. This story's from
Yes.
the Over YouTube subreddit.
Yes.
Hello, fellow petty potatoes. I'm really needing your help and some grounded perspective right now because my emotions are all over.
So
the
this
place.
blanket side is
serious about this
perfect
stuff.
for the
I got
fours.
you. I'll be
4
cool as a
exact
cuke.
cakes.
Cool as a cuke
Perfect.
in your butt.
Ew, gross.
All
Wait,
things have been
pausing.
changed,
Pause.
with friends and family.
Look at my penis. Are you looking?
I'm looking at your penis.
Okay. So if I did these, would you multi-stripe or would you thick stripe?
What do you mean by thick stripe?
I will unwind my balls and separate my balls and make the exact striping you know I will. Stop it. Shut the fuck up. Making it, it's 4 balls. So each stripe would be 2 sets thick. So each ball split into 4 for each color. So 300 yards, there's 4 colors. Every ball has to be split in quarters. And there's 4 balls. So a ball on its own, of its own color. So I can do 2 thicker stripes of each color in a patterny situation. Or I can just do massive thick stripes of 4 thick stripes. Or I can do thinny stripes. Mech, nobody has more balls than you, baby. You work for Amazon. Don't be ridiculous. Stop. Stop right now. Stop right now.
Mech has the biggest balls of them all.
Mech has the biggest, hangiest, dangliest, fucking straight up cast iron fucking solid shit. He works for Amazon. Bitch. So, I can do thin striping, I can do thick striping, or I can do full block striping of the 4 colors. So it's like a lavendery, an ash purple, no, you know what? This one's a pastel purple, this one's an ash purple, this one's a lavender, and this is just a purple. And that's the 4 there's 4 colors in this stripey.
Right.
But I also have the correct amount of this'em. So I want to decide what to do also with this'em, which is teal. No, teal, cyan, fuchsia, and purple.
How many balls of that do
4.
you have? Okay, so you have
Every
4 of
color
that
I'm
one.
showing you, my lovey, I have 4 of everybody.
Now, here's the
Minimally.
thing. Are we sure that there is exactly the
4?
same amount?
Yes.
No. Let me... Shush. Let me finish.
300 grams,
4.
300 grams.
Shut up and listen.
Penis. Yell at me. Nah. I'm ready.
Are you done?
Yeah.
You ready?
Mhm.
You gonna sit like a good girl?
No. Well, now I'm hard. The stream can see my dick. God. Oh, fuck. I spilled when I blew bubbles in it to mix it up.
Okay. So, the cakes, not the other one. Forget about that one.
Not the
that one
balls.
you're gonna... Not the balls. The balls you're gonna have to
Cakes.
do as they are. Cakes. What I'm saying is, the 2 cakes that are in the bag, are we sure that each color has exactly
Nope.
70... Right. We're not.
But
So you...
I can
Go.
make it work out. When I roll the balls, I will measure. Because I'm going to separate the colors. Just because I'm going to separate the colors.
Okay.
Because I want to stripe them.
You want to stripe them the way you want to stripe them.
The way I want to stripe them. But I want you to math it with me and decide with me for... Because there's... Minimally these 2. Just these 2. Start from these 2. The poppy fucking toxic color one that I got specifically because it reminded me of you because it looked like, you know, toxic poison colors. Arsenic gummy
Right.
bear. Arsenic!
Uh-huh.
Arsenic gummy bear! And this one gave me barf all day. The purples and the like weird smoggy depressing gray for some reason. Yeah.
So she's smog.
So I got my purple and I got my arsenic and my barf, and I'm gonna make this big ass lap blanket, which ends up being the measurement we said before about a stroller blanket. Like I gave you the measurements when I called you because I was drunk, but no, I was high. I'm
Potato,
drunk
potato.
now. But it's like I'm just finishing it now. I've got a half a ball left.
Right.
And then I'm going to be done. Like, I'm working through the purple, and then I'm going to be moving on to the rose. And the rose to end it is, you know, like 5 inches.
Mm-hmm.
The rose to end at the opposite end is about 5 inches of rose.
Right.
And that's where I'm at right now. And I'm using a double hook because I was using a single hook at the house.
Right,
Ignore
so
the
you'll be able to-
splatters on my titties, y'all. No, you know what?
You'll
Hang
be
on.
able to...
Go on a
fly through
BRB
that.
screen while I change my fucking titties. Hang on. Hang on.
All the titty changes.
God.
What guy? The one, the guy that fought?
I blew bubbles in my tumbler and it made a big mess. So y'all can just have different titties instead.
Oh my god, Elspeth, did you hear all of that? Can you clip it, please? Holy shit.
I'll keep you safe, Elsabeth. I'll keep you safe, girl. Yeah. Better. black and lots of titties. Hey, titties and looms. Looms and tats and am on a asshole. Oh, you know what? We should play that now. You can hear it now, right, my love?
Yes.
Oh, fuck
Quietly
yes.
lurk here, and I'd rather not
Did you
light
turn your
any
shit on so you can make
unnecessary
free monies?
fires.
No.
What?
Background.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be here.
Who cares? You're here for 10 minutes. It's free fucking minutes of money.
What's
wrong with you? You here for an hour? That's an hour of free money. You here for fucking 30 minutes? That's 30 minutes of free money. What's wrong with you? Turn it on. It's
No.
free money. It's the 7th and the cutoff is a different time. So like, girl.
Both my husband and I are not very
It's like the
active on social
15th or whatever, or the
For
11th
us,
is the
it's just
cutoff
a
for
quiet
the
way
next
to stay
pay
connected.
period.
My profile showed I was in a
Make
relationship.
more money.
No
with you, but I
way
never
I'm
bothered
getting
to
paid.
update it when we got engaged. I hardly ever
You'll get
post,
paid on the next
rarely
one every
comment,
other.
and I certainly wasn't broadcasting
If I
wedding
forced
countdowns
you,
or newlywed
so I
bliss
spilled-
online. Hugh's ex-wife.
So I was
Let's
mixing
call
it with.
her-
All right,
I
pause,
blow-
because I can't hear you and I can't hear Shar.
Sorry, Mac. I blew bubbles in it to mix it up, and when I blew bubbles in it, I was holding it on the wrong end, and it splattered down the front of my teal-colored shirt, and I looked like a sloppy fucking drunk, or like just a whole ass mess, and you could see my lap. So I swapped to the black shirt with more rivets and titties, because I just finished making this one like last month, and I absolutely am happy with it. I used that big rivet machine, the countertop like mounted one, and I riveted the whole thing. It worked out good.
It looks really good.
That's right. Check out them titties. That's right. Put your titties in my titties. I was going to say your dick, but then I remembered that you don't have one. That's not belonging to your body.
Yeah, no.
Just that guy that's literally named.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready?
Into it.
Ready.
The planning went smoothly. The day itself was beautiful. The sun shone, and the people we love were there. It was one of those rare days where everything feels right. Both my husband and I are not very
Wait.
active
I'll
on
back up a little more because I don't know what's
I'm
going on.
serious about this stuff.
Wait, I don't know
I
what's
got
going
you.
on.
I'll be cool as a cute. My husband's ex-wife
24
messaged
hours
me
before our wedding.
within
I'm listening now.
24 hours of our
Okay.
wedding.
Okay.
Hey
Teddy.
everybody, welcome back.
Yes.
This story's from the Charlotte Dober YouTube subreddit. Hello, fellow petty potatoes. I'm really needing your help and some grounded perspective right now because my emotions are all over the place.
I'm serious about this stuff.
You're
I got
serious
you.
about
I'll be
chili?
cool
I
as a
love
cuke.
chili.
Cool as a cuke in your butt.
Ew, gross.
All names have been changed as friends and family quietly lurk here, and I'd rather not light any unnecessary fires.
I love
Background.
fire.
I, 39 female, have been with my now husband, Hugh, 45 female, for just over 4 years. We got engaged in February and decided not to wait around. We planned our wedding for December and threw ourselves into it. The planning went smoothly. The day itself was beautiful. The sun shone, and the people we love were there. It was one of those rare days where everything feels right. Both my husband and I are not very active on social media. For us, it's just a quiet way to stay connected. My profile showed I was in a relationship with Hugh, but I never bothered to update it when we got engaged. I hardly ever post, rarely comment, and I certainly wasn't broadcasting wedding countdowns or newlywed bliss online. Hugh's ex-wife, let's call her Chardonnay.
No! Call her
Very
Chardonnay.
interesting.
Oh
choice
my
of
god,
name.
I
I'm
see
not gonna-
Alice or the cat has
Hey,
been
Kat,
at my
that tells
desk.
me everything I need to know
Probably
about her.
Alice.
Okay, so Chardonnay is 43.
Shit's
She
all
was with
fucked
him
up.
for around 12 years, 9 years dating, 1 year engaged, 2 years married. From everything Hugh, his friends, and his mother have told me, their relationship was unstable. They broke up on 4 separate occasions. His parents and best friend asked him more than once if marrying her was the right decision because they could see how unhappy he was. Hugh, always trying to do the right thing, believed marriage would somehow fix what was broken. Financially, Hugh
That's like the people that
carried
thinks
almost
babies will
everything.
fix shit.
He paid most of the
Babies
bills,
won't
the
fix shit. If
food,
it's
the holidays,
busted,
bought the car.
don't bring a
Chardonnay
baby
worked
into it.
part-time
It's
as a
still gonna
teaching
be
assistant,
busted.
and her
Just
income was
busted with a
treated as her
baby.
spending money. When friends
Yep.
asked her about her ambitions, she openly said she didn't need a job because Hugh Hugh paid for everything.
Ew.
Judgmental. Sometimes this arrangement works for people. After
No,
2
listen,
unhappy years of
pause.
marriage, Hugh
Listen, that's what I say to Mommy Snack when I want her to quit her job and be my cabana boy. But she does not accept my bullshit because she worked hard for her bullshit. Hey.
Yeah.
She
no.
worked hard for her education and degree. She said, I don't want to be your fucking cabana boy. But I will legally represent you while you do stuff to them cabana boys. Wink, wink. I fucking love you. Mwah.
I love you.
asked for a divorce. 2 weeks later, COVID
Crackers!
hit. What should have been a clean break turned into a slow, painful, emotionally draining process. Chardonnay refused to move out until a court order
Mom,
forced
Mac,
the issue.
Mac.
And when that day came, she did not go quietly. Messy. Then came the message. Less than 24 hours after I married the man I love, while I was still floating somewhere between joy and disbelief, I received a private message from Chardonnay. She wrote that she thought I'd just married her ex-husband, that he had been trying to contact her on and off for
Ew.
years. Ooh, most recently
Ew.
3 days ago. She said I'd probably heard awful things about her. That Hugh demonizes his exes and never takes responsibility. That she loved him
Yep.
deeply and was still trying to recover from the damage he caused.
Yep,
That she
usually.
didn't want contact with him but felt she had to warn me because she'd been exactly where I am. That he would never give me the life he promised. That when he's good, he's perfect, but when he's bad, it's torture. Okay. Interesting.
Listen, I was with one of them.
I would say, okay, you know, I always say like,
Oh, if he calls his ex crazy, you
Mac,
know.
that's the
don't
time
believe
when
him,
you
like, there's
snuggle.
something wrong.
When you
I
let
would
me
say
finish
that if
making
he
our
really
blanket,
did message her and has been
and you
messaging
bring it
her,
out and
I
you're
would
like,
need to see
hey,
proof.
we should get
And
under
if
this
she's
and
not willing
get
to
a BJ.
offer up that proof, I don't know if I would trust her. Like, it's one thing if Hugh was the only one kind of
If
saying that
only
she was
Mama
like that,
Snack would
it's an
let me
entirely
eat that
different
ass.
thing that
But,
like all
you
of his
know.
friends and family were also saying the same thing.
She's busy
Mind
right
you,
now.
they could have been under that impression, but I don't know if I would believe this. Just saying. And
I
just like
mean,
that,
you're not
the
as
glow
busy
of
as she
newlywed
is,
happiness cracked. Oh,
so,
I'm so
you
sorry.
know.
That's awful.
Show me that
she
ass.
ruined it, and she wanted to ruin it. I trust my husband. I truly do. I'm confident there's nothing behind her claim that he's been trying to contact her. I also happen to be friendly with one of Hugh's other exes. Let's call her Marie, who was a longtime family friend. Their breakup was amicable. While Hugh was with Chardonnay, she forbade him from speaking to Marie at all.
Ew! How do
Okay.
you
After the
forbade
divorce,
anybody from
Hugh
anything?
reconnected with her.
That's
Marie is now
disgusting.
happily
They're
married with
fucking
2
adults,
children, and
yo.
has told me plainly that I have nothing to worry about. And
I
that this feels
forbade
like
you,
Chardonnay is stirring the
Mummy
pot.
Snack, from loving anybody as hard as
Hugh
you
has
do me,
never demonized his
other
exes to
than
me, but he did
Barsabar.
express the issues he had during the divorce,
And Cassie
which
Pants.
others, his family and friends, confirmed as
Cute.
they heard her ranting when they called him
Maybe
to check
dick,
in.
but
Still,
nah.
the timing hurt. The cruelty of it hurt. Receiving that message so soon after our
Nah.
wedding felt like somebody deliberately reaching into a moment of pure happiness and trying to ruin it. Honestly, babe, like, it can only ruin it if
It's
you
a
let
different
it.
penis.
It is really interesting how others,
It's different
when you
penis
get
when
into
you
a
love your
relationship, like, you
hose
want so
than
badly
when you
to
love
be in
your
a
penis.
relationship. Like, I feel like that's what a lot of
It is a
people
different
truly
love.
want. But
It is a different
unfortunately, there are a lot of people who don't want you to be happy. They don't want other people to be happy, especially, you know, if you're getting what they feel they deserve. Yeah, it's
Ew.
going to test you. But I would say until you have proof of what she's saying, I'd just laugh at it. Like, just laugh at her. She's
Oh, yeah?
ridiculous.
He tried to get a hold of you, eh?
Ridiculous.
I
Uh-huh.
haven't replied to her. I don't know if I should. Part of me wants to protect my peace. Another part of me feels unsettled simply knowing the message exists. This is not how I imagined the beginning of married life. What would you do? I would either, I don't know if I would talk to her. I would ask Hugh to show me the messages. But is that the best way of going about it? Like, you can doctor them. I would need to see proof before I believed anything she
Yep.
said. Yeah, I would definitely talk to your husband,
Yep.
tell him what happened, and
Evidence.
I would need to see his messages.
He's
with
your
her.
fucking husband.
All right,
Of course
comments
you should
say,
talk
be
to
honest
him.
with your husband, show him the message, let
Uh-huh.
him deal with it. Mute her in case you need to get a restraining order or something.
Yep.
You trust your husband, and you've also heard it from other sources. I'm always wary of guys who badmouth exes, but your
Yep.
husband hasn't done that to you. He's vented to his friends and family who knew the situation. He wasn't bad-mouthing her to you, which to me is a good sign. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
is.
the difference between like bad-mouthing and like a divorce is a really stressful thing. Like I've said it before in videos and I will say it again. It's one of the most difficult things that you can go through. The average person can go through. Obviously there's like horrible things that can happen to people, but I'm saying like divorce, there's a 1 in 2 divorce rate, right? Half of all marriages will statistically fail. It's a horrible thing for the average person to have to go through. It's
Don't
kind of
forget
difficult
to
to
put
go
the
through like
mushrooms in the
a
fridge if they
year,
are cold
multiple
enough.
year long divorce case settlement without talking about it to somebody. So, important thing to note, I agree, this would be my first thought as well, but as someone who has experienced something very similar to OP, however, it was an engagement announcement, not a marriage announcement, I would
Reheat
not
in the
necessarily
oven,
immediately run to the
425,
husband. I sat on
maximum
the
of
message
15
I received
minutes,
for a little bit,
cover
then
with
decided to
foil.
reply very nonchalantly, even though I was feeling very much chalant about it, saying something to the effect
Preference,
of that I was very
reheat in a
happy,
frying
and if what she
pan,
was claiming were true,
just
she could
till
easily
they're
prove
hot.
it and let it be. And then I got proof, tons of proof. I ended my engagement over it. It's important to note that Chardonnay could be twisting what might possibly be recent contact between the two of them if there is any sort of proof to be shared with OP. There's very much a difference between her reaching out to him to meddle and him replying in ways to pacify her and not rock the boat versus him initiating inappropriate conversations with his ex-wife. My ex-fiance very slyly but ultimately villainized his ex-wife, so I had prejudgments about her. He did that just in case the day came that she reached out to me, I would immediately not believe her and run to him or come at her to defend him. And his family backed him because they wanted him to find a good woman to be with because he kept ruining past relationships. Okay.
Ew.
There's a part of me that is a little worried about this situation, but honestly, I don't think you can go wrong. There's also the thought that maybe she could like fake the text messages or something. I'm interested to see what you would do though. OP responds and says, a bit of an update. I told my husband about the message. He was in the room when I saw it and we read it together. He said he hasn't been actively trying to contact her and offered his phone for me to check. But I didn't need to, as in the run-up to the wedding, he was with me doing the wedding prep and wouldn't have had time to contact her 3 days ago. Plus, he's pretty bad at lying. Both me and his mom know when he's telling porky pies. I haven't accepted the social media message from Chardonnay, and therefore I don't think, but not certain, she can see if I've read it or not. I don't think she can send any more messages until I do accept, and I'm currently not intending to. Okay, so we do have an update, like a really beefy one, 23 days later.
Meaty update!
Okay.
Ooh, I
did
love
what
a
any
beefy, juicy
emotionally
update.
stable, newly married woman would do. I ignored the message and I went on with my life. Christmas happened, New Year's happened, I returned to work, peace was restored. Chardonnay and her unsolicited opinions were firmly filed under Not My Circus. Because I never accepted her original message, she couldn't send another one. Nature was healing. I left it untouched like a haunted object you absolutely do not open. My husband also did a full digital spring clean. Mutual friends were unfriended, access was cut off, and I smugly assumed she could no longer stalk us on social media.
Gross.
I was wrong.
You are so fucking wrong.
No!
As we were approaching 1 month of being married, we decided to finally update our socials. Most of our wedding guests still hadn't posted their photos, and we knew they were itching to unleash them. Love, happiness, wedding pics. Within 1 hour, Chardonnay was back.
No! No!
On an
Chardonnay.
entirely different
Not
platform.
even a
When
Pinot
one more
Noir.
process, apparently she simply
She's a
downloads another
fucking
app. I haven't opened the message
Chardonnay.
because she can see when I read it and I refuse to
Listen.
give her the satisfaction. It's just-
Listen. Pause. Y'all need to understand. Chardonnay is the cheapest. Chardonnay is the cheapest. Thank you. You want a real fucking quality? That's a Pinot, bitch. Hey, Chardonnay is a discount strip. Mac! Louder for the bitches in the back! That's a Walmart stripper, bitch. Yo, I took my other collar off, my other shirt off, so I'm gonna put my collar on, because a fucking Chardonnay is not a top... Bitch, stop. It is not a top... Nah. Valid. It is not a top quality drink at all, bitch. Ooh. That's the first one you can get for less than $10, yo. Fuck. Fuck. You a Chardonnay? You ain't even a Pinot. You ain't even a fucking nut. Oh, bitch.
Breathe. Breathe, woman. You're freaking out.
Oh, you a fucking Chardonnay. Oh, that mean you a tainted puss. That mean you're probably a pillow princess that don't move at all. Or your game is so girl, you're saying your game is so slack. Ew. Ew. I could never.
as
I would
talented as you.
never. Listen. As an empath, you should be getting what I'm getting out of this. Cause acts of service, yo. Oh, Mama Snack knows. Acts of service, yo. So just let me service a bitch. But hey, if you ain't got a claim to fame at all, what you doing? Like, what you doing with your life? You a Chardonnay, yo. That's the cheapest wine. What you doing with your life, girl? Watch some YouTube, learn some shit. Chardonnay, goddamn nay. What? What? Not even a Zinfandel? What? You're a You ain't a peanut, like, bitch. You gotta be some half-ass, slack-ass bull. Just because you have a pussy in a mouth don't mean you any good. Come the fuck on. Put some effort in. Shake them hips. Swallow that throat. What? You a Chardonnay. You're less than $10. Ew. For you. Play button.
Sitting there menacingly. A Schrodinger's DM. Now I'm stuck wondering, do I tell her to leave me alone and block her? Do I continue
No, you don't tell her
ignoring
shit.
like the
You
emotional
just
vampire
continue
she
fucking
is?
ignoring
Do
that
I
bitch.
ask for this so-called evidence she keeps hinting at, or is that exactly what she
Nah,
wants?
don't
I
do
wanna add
nothing.
fuel to the
Don't
fire, but these
engage.
random
That's
pop-up
garbage.
Appearances are very clearly designed to mess with my marriage
Oh, yeah.
and my sanity. Man, please find a hobby that doesn't involve my husband. I showed the message to my husband. He's mortified,
Babes.
keeps apologizing, and said he'll sort it. Meanwhile, I'm over here wondering why his ex keeps reaching out to me. Because I truly
she's
feel like
sad
she
and
wants to meddle. I
pathetic
think that if
and
this was just her
couldn't
good
hook it up.
Samaritan, like, you know, she was just trying to do you a solid and warn you.
Nah,
it's
nah,
like,
nah.
okay, I'm gonna send
Nah.
one
Oh,
message
wait,
and
wait.
just like give her a heads up.
Wait,
like,
pause!
If I'm putting myself in
Pause the fuck on. What that there be sounding like at this point is a sour, petty little plum that did not get what she thought she was gonna get, and somebody else got what she thought she was gonna get, and now she's saucy and spicy about it. Got nothing to fucking do with her life but track on TikTok and social medias and stalk your bullshit and be like, oh my god, I just wanted to warn. No, she didn't want to warn you. She just wanted to cause problems in your shit because she thought that was going to be hers and it ain't hers, so she's spicy about it. Thank you. She got no proof. She got no facts. She got nothing. She's a lying sack of ass that is just pathetic and bitter and petty because you locked down what she thought she was going to lock down and she didn't because she was pudding. She was banana brains. Crazy as fuck. So instead you married him or fucked him or whatever. Married him, right? Yeah, ex-husband.
Yeah.
Ex-wife. So, is she
So
gonna...
she did marry him.
Is she gonna admit to her... Listen, as somebody actively going through a divorce, you really think that motherfucker gonna admit to the shit they did?
No. They never do. Never, ever, 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 ever.
Luckily, I keep evidence. And witnesses.
Receipts.
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 Even with a brand new ass phone, the second some shit goes down, I immediately send it to the hose. Instant. Send it to the hose. Boop, boop. Do I need to save this? If I do, save it. Have it.
in her shoes, and she really was.
My hoes are the best.
right?
Y'all
And there
need
was a
hoes
lot
like
of,
my hoes.
Shady things going on, and I wanted to warn you. Why would I be like following you to every single platform to like try and ruin your new marriage?
She's obsessed with you.
That to me says stalker,
Yeah,
like meddler, stirring the pot.
Yeah, do.
Just the very image of you
Pathetic
guys being
ex
happy
that could
bothers
not
her.
hook up
Yeah,
what
I don't
she
know.
wanted to hook up.
I
That's
actually
what that
firmly
sounded like to
believe that
me.
she is just trying to meddle. But that's just how I feel. I think you're fine. Okay, so obviously there's people that are like, block her, just like screenshot the message and block her. And then there's this
Uh-oh.
person.
What was I doing?
I'm so nosy, I wouldn't be able to help myself.
Oh
I
my
would absolutely
god.
make her-
So, I started wrapping my loom, and then I got distracted with you, and looped things partway into wrapping more yarn on my loom. I got like 12 inches into putting more yarn on, and I got distracted and started looping those loops back over. But I'm not even close to done wrapping that. Oh my god. You and
You're
that
so cute.
You and that sweet ass mama.
You so cute.
her my second
You
source
so
of
cute.
entertainment. Completely gaslight her with a fictitious version of reality.
Mama
Tell her you won the
snap.
lottery and are moving countries. Keep the lie going with numerous plot twists. Don't be like me.
Do it.
Oh,
Plot
that's
twist.
Too funny, babe. Too funny.
Do
I think
it.
that everybody kind of has the same read as me. I don't think that anyone is buying it. I don't think anybody's like.
Okay, yo, there's something going on here.
Everyone seems to be like, just don't answer or answer and have fun. So I think that's all we're gonna say for that one. Moving on. Am I
Moving
overreacting
on.
for feeling upset after the groom made a comment about my dress at their wedding? Noted. Okay. We'll show the dress in a second. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm
Hi.
overreacting or if this was actually rude or something I should bring up at some point. I, 25 female, went to my really good friend's wedding. She didn't have any official bridesmaids, but I was her only unofficial bridesmaid. I wore the dress in the photos, and the only skin was my arms, and I guess my back, as the dress had an X cutout, which was covered by my hair. I don't like where this is going. The groom is religious from another country near the Middle East with more
Jeebises, huh?
conservative cultural expectations around modesty and
Slow
clothing.
skin. Oh, that's that one
During
where
the
you have to
wedding,
be
my
covered in
friend
a
told me
burqa
John,
or else you're a
fake husband's
whore.
name, leaned over and said, "It looks like me left half of her dress at home."
Oh, burqa! Burqa!
She said it completely seriously,
Oh,
and she didn't
burqa!
defend me or say he was
Oh,
kidding. I know
burqa!
he was not
Oh,
joking because I
bitch.
know how he is and his standards for my friend. Nor did she say anything
He
about my
wants you
dress
in a
if it's pretty
burqa,
or
girl.
it's good or fine.
Burqa! Burqa!
Okay.
Woo!
Other
She
guests
sound
that
like a
attended were
bitch.
wearing long dresses without sleeves, short tight dresses, long
Hey.
tight dresses, etc. It wasn't a super conservative reception at all. Very
Where the fuck
informal and
did I
fun,
just drop my
drinking,
phone?
partying, etc. I felt really insecure and sad, and I'm just wondering why she would even say this to me. There have been other times where
Whoa,
she
whoa,
has
whoa,
said
whoa, whoa,
that he
pause.
told her I only got my job, a really good job, because someone in the
Whoa,
interview
whoa.
thought I was attractive.
Pause. Hang on a fucking hot second. The other guest, wait, am I the asshole for blah, blah, blah about my, she said it was completely serious. Oh, she said it completely seriously. She didn't defend me, or she said he was, so he mentioned it to his wifey boo?
Right, and yeah,
And the wife came up to the friend and said she looked like a hoe. Is that what I'm mathing out here?
scroll back a little.
Hang on. I dropped my hook, my double hook, so I had to. There we go. I got it. No, this one. Okay. Am I the asshole for upsetting the groom after I made a comment after he made a comment about my dress at the wedding? I'm trying to figure out if I'm overreacting or if this was actually rude / something I could bring up at some point. I'm a 25 female, went to a really good wedding, friend's wedding. She did not have a bridesmaid. Pardon me. I was the unofficial bridesmaid. I wore a dress that she said that I should wear that had a cut X at the back.
No, so there
Which
was no.
was covered by her hair. The groom is religious. From the Middle East. Pardon me. More conservative, blah, 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 nonsense, Jesus. During the wedding, the friend told me, John, random husband name, leaned over and said it looked like girly, left half her dress at home.
Dress at home. She said it completely seriously, and she didn't defend me or say he was kidding. I know he was not joking because I know how he is and his standards for my friend. Nor did she say anything about my dress like it's pretty or it's good or fine.
Was the dress...
Okay.
Wait, pausing.
We haven't seen a photo of the dress yet.
Not until the end. Was the dress not the dress the woman slash bride
No, there was
recommended?
No, there was.
Did the
No.
bride not check the dress? Did the friend, like, how did the friend pick the fucking dress or color without the bride being, oh yeah, that's good? Did she
Because
not?
she was her unofficial bridesmaid. It wasn't a bridesmaid dress. There was
Regard
none.
assless. If there's no bridesmaids at my quote unquote broom jumping, because there will be no marriage, would you not? If I told you you were my unofficial fucking bridesmaid, would you not be like, oh, well, here's the dress I'm gonna pick. Is that down? Like, are you banging for that? Don't fuck with
Girl,
me.
if I go to any wedding, I'm usually asking.
There you go. There you fucking go. There you fucking go. Mom. There
Right, well, and
you
further
fucking go.
Further in, she says that there were other women wearing shorter dresses and tighter dresses than she was.
So, husband went out of his way to be a cunt face about it.
Yeah, sounds like he's already trying to start.
Other guests that attended
Right?
were wearing long dresses without sleeves, short tight
Ugh.
dresses, long tight dresses, etc. It wasn't a super conservative reception at all. Very informal and fun, drinking, partying, etc. I felt really insecure and sad, and I'm just wondering why she would even say this to me. There have been other times where she has said that he told her I only got my job, a really good job, because someone in the interview thought I was attractive. You know what's really going on here is he finds OP attractive, I'm just saying. So it's not just the one thing, it's plenty. It feels like I can't do anything right. So am I overreacting? What do I do? Bring it up, brush it off. Is the dress not okay for a wedding? Okay, here's the dress.
Oh my god, that is such a nice dress for a wedding.
I can just tell by your silhouette. Like, I know that we can't like see what you look like per se. We can see what your body looks like. The groom is attracted to her.
And who would blame him?
So that comment, I would not say that this is a revealing dress at all. To me, a revealing dress is like, it's like a clubbing dress, you know? It's like, I'm wearing this specifically to be able to push up my tits and get free drinks. Maybe you're like, your boobs are showing and your knees are showing. No boobs, no knees. Furthermore, the back doesn't even seem to be that revealing at all. This is honestly like a really massive red flag. If that's what he said about this dress, like, doesn't matter what we wear, clearly. So I actually feel like you're reacting to the wrong thing. I don't think that there's anything wrong with what you wore. I think that there's definitely things wrong with your friend's husband. Yeah, I don't love that. Even so, like, it's also the fact that, like, your friend told you what this guy said, didn't defend you, and just said to you at, like, a nice event.
Oh, by the way, the groom says your dress was very revealing.
Like, what do you mean?
She's not your friend.
If he actually did say that, like, the only reasonable response to that as a friend would be to, well, I mean, he's the groom, so you can't exactly tell him to shut up. I mean, you could. I would not go around telling her that. I would just like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks for that little tidbit of information. I don't really understand why this friend told you what John said about your dress. Doesn't really make sense to me. People in the comments say someone was for sure jealous that you looked banging. Just feel proud and ignore these people. Some people are saying, I actually wouldn't be surprised if the husband actually said nothing and the friend only said something. But I mean, the husband also made some like weird comment about like her not getting the job because she deserved it, where she has said that he told her. Oh, interesting. So he has never said this to you personally. It's only been through your friend.
Intriguing.
I'm not sure why she felt the need to share that with you, but I'd shake that off because that's her husband, not yours, and you rocked that dress. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to tell, like, so she's the bride. Who on God's green earth has time to tell somebody that their dress is revealing at their wedding? Are you not like having the best day of your life? Like, why are you worried about like what other people are wearing? And furthermore, she's wrong. She's jelly. Her husband wants to giggity goo. Her friend, husband sucks. I mean, it's really difficult to tell like if she's just lying about what her husband is saying. I don't know. I would feel like really weird about this friendship, to be honest, because either the husband's talking about you and your friend doesn't seem to care, or it's your friend just using her husband as like a front to talk about you to your face. Like, hate to say it, this is weird. He is mad at himself for being attracted to you, so he takes it out as criticism of you. She's mad at him being attracted to you, and she does the same. Could be a bit of both. Both things can be true. I wouldn't say that you're overreacting at all. I would honestly say you're kind of underreacting. TBH. I don't know if I would want to be friends with someone who would like take time out of their wedding to like make me feel like you're essentially her like maid of honor, like only bridesmaid, and she's taking time out of her like the best day of her life to like relay you some comment her husband made about your dress. Could never be me. Am I the a-hole for blowing up at my sister's wedding day makeup artist and wanting to sue her? You might be seated. Alright. I know you guys want me to do that more. There's reasons why I'm not doing it anymore, but I'll do it for this one. As the title said, my sister got married last week. She booked a makeup artist months in advance and paid a deposit. Fast forward to the wedding day, the makeup artist shows up wearing a mask, and she says she's extremely tired. She starts doing my sister's makeup, but then suddenly stops midway, saying she's over it. Too exhausted and can't continue. I'm just like over it. Like, you know, like I just don't really feel like doing this.
Mom! I finally made bunny poops. It took 3 days. I finally eaten enough food to make bunny poops. Y'all don't understand. I have finally eaten. Took 3 days. I finally ate enough solids to make bunny poops. So,
Woo-woo.
Tuesday, Wednesday is court, so Mom understands. 3 fucking days. It took 3 days to eat enough solids to make bunny poops.
I beg your finest pardon. We were honestly very understanding. We even offered to take her to the ER because we thought she was sick. In the end, my sister had to finish her own makeup on her wedding day, even though she was a makeup artist before, but she wanted to get pampered on her special day. Today, one of my sister's friends sent me a screenshot from a Facebook group. Turns out, the makeup artist wasn't sick at all. She had gotten lip fillers right before my sister's appointment and was exaggerating the pain and symptoms, so she got dismissed. Oh my god. You know, I actually
You get a refund? You get a 50? You get a 50% minimal refund or all the refund? Oh, the fuck off.
She was joking and laughing about it in the caption and comments, and even said she paid for the lip fillers with our easy money.
Ew.
Oh, yeah,
no, take that fucking all the go to jail.
I called the makeup artist and confronted her. I'm not going to lie, I yelled. I felt like a fool, and I told her she took advantage of our kindness. Abandoned my sister on her wedding day and still kept the money. I actually paid the full amount because I felt bad for her.
Why go to jail right
now? I'm planning to take her to court. Since then, random people, her friends, I guess, have been contacting me saying I'm an a-hole, that we dismissed her and we can't do anything legally.
Nope. Go to jail.
You dismissed her under the guise because you assumed that she was sick.
Go to jail.
Not that she got like lip fillers and her face was swollen. I've never heard of someone getting lip fillers and then unable to work the next day. Extra context, the makeup artist wasn't a total stranger. She and my sister had worked together a few times, so there was already some familiarity and trust there. And the people contacting me knew who my sister was. So am I the a-hole if we go through with the case? No, you have literal proof. Who cares if people are saying that you're an a-hole? You have proof of her lying. She's writing about it on social media, which is hella stupid.
Mom.
In my opinion. If I saw
Did you tell me
that,
already?
I would be so unbelievably angry.
What did I tell you what?
Like, you're laughing about, like, scamming me? And you're, like, publicly, like, rejoicing about it?
Mom!
Why not? Okay, so important context.
I'm about to be done before we're done. Before we're done, AITA Amadi Bun. Do I want to cross over to the flories or continue purplies. And what's my thickness? Am I down for the thickness? Am I doing... Who am I doing? Four thick
Okay,
lines?
So
Am I doing 8 thick lines? What am
stop.
I doing?
Stop.
Mm.
I don't think you should do either of these tonight because you need to cut the yarn. I think you should
No,
do
I
the
don't.
balls.
No, I don't. They snap with my hands. The balls? Okay.
Yeah, do
What?
the balls because
Wait. Pause my thirsty hottie. Pause my sex pun. My baby cat. My honey mama. My snacky pack. Oh, fuck. Come on, you bitch. Okay. These are my 3. Tourmaline, blue and pink, or only pink?
I like the one with the bright pink.
Tourmaline is tourmaline, blue and pink, only pinks. Tourmaline?
Tourmaline.
Fuck yes. God, I love you.
I know.
So, definitely have 4 penises of this, and easy to acquire more, for sure, for sure. And this is one of the combo camos. So, it's tourmaline, and it comes out being like a colory camouflage. This will be done before we're done Am I the Assholes. Pardon me.
OP said,
I drank soda today. Before when I burped the whole way in the car. It was even it was the 0 sugar blah 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 soda, but I had an upset stomach. Fucking burp, 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 burp. Girl,
actually paid her.
that was not a lady
complaining
today.
She was struggling and
That's
that money
not.
was tight and her kids might be
I got
taken
halfway
from
through
her.
a soda, and that
I
was
truly believe
not
she's
a
a
lady
hardworking
today.
woman pushing
No,
through, even when
bitch.
she's sick for the sake of her children. Seeing her like
Okay.
that literally broke my
Tourmaline
heart. Now I
next.
just feel
I'm
like
down,
I'm
I'm
an
down.
idiot. Ooh, yeah, no, this sounds very manipulative. I'm actually dealing with something very similar here, and like it's actually crazy how much people play the victim in situations where they're fully taking advantage of you. That to me is like she 100% took advantage of you and was just playing the victim to make you feel bad. So no, I would not say that you're the a-hole at all. Get your money, boo-boo. Would I
For
be the a-hole
tourmaline
if I refused to
camouflage.
shave my armpits for my friend's wedding? Okay. This is a new one, honestly. So I, 26 female, stopped shaving my armpits a few years ago and found that I greatly prefer not having bald armpits. I'm a sweaty person and having hair prevents my pits from getting swampy and sweating off
that's
every
a lie.
single deodorant
That's
and
the
antiperspirant
opposite.
known to
That's a
mankind.
lie.
I also have sensitive skin and get horrible rashes and razor burns from shaving. My decision to not
What?
shave my armpits is primarily personal, but I am...
Pause! You are so fucking full of shit. It is leaking out of your goddamn nose, you fucking crazy bastard. No. The hair makes you more stink. What the fuck? The hair makes you more stinky, you absolute walnut salad. The hair traps the stank in. Fucking shave it. Shave it. Shave it. Change your deodorants. Change out your deodorants. Oh my god. Find the deodorant that works for you. Oh my fucking god.
Okay,
No.
so here's
The
no,
answer
let me-
ain't
let me-
hair. It ain't hair. It ain't hair.
So I don't shave
I don't care.
because it hurts and I get really bad ingrown hairs and razor burn.
But
and all
I
that
bet
stuff.
you trim.
I trim it.
There you
but
fucking
I also
go.
Wax. I also wax.
Ah.
Because then the wax.
No, shut up. Let's do laser.
I can't afford laser.
Shh. 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 Shh.
Okay, I'll just shush.
Shh. Right now. Right now you can't. Right now. At this second. But, girl, That's
Oh yeah,
skank.
how many days are you gonna come? How many days in May are you coming? Do you know?
So I was talking to Bestie, I was talking to Favorite, and I was talking to Potato, and I was talking to you, and I was talking to Bestie. So I would like to dock my stank in Kingston for a couple days, then drive to you for the days you need me, and be wherever we feel like being, and then we can go back to Canada or whatever to fly back. But at least a week at that end, because you're right by my bestie, my favorite sister. You're right by Favorite.
Right.
So, is Skankbacks coming?
I don't know, because I don't know if she's gonna be able to get away from the school.
Is it time or is it finance? We need to know, because if it's finance, no, it ain't. If it's time, that's different.
Yeah, I don't know. We would have to.
If
we'll
it's
have to talk
finance,
to her.
all she need to do is pay for the ticket to get there, and I will get the Airbnb. Because I want one for when we drive up over. Or down. Also, do I want... No, shut your gorgeous mouth up. Do I want to take Potato through York or Agra? There you go. Yeah. Do I want to take him through what part? Because he ain't experienced done none of it. Yo? Done none, absolutely
do
zeros.
one down and one up.
So, if I down, I want to do Agra down, and I want to do York up. What do
Then
you
do
think?
it that way.
Do you think it would be better or Uno reverse? In your opinion, because same. You're in this, you know. Same.
I've never gone to Aggro. I've only done Newark, and that was once when I
So,
was like.
I feel like if I go down through York, I can up through Agra and take you and IT and the babies with, and we can just have a weekend, like, minute of it together.
Well, the problem is we don't have passports.
Agra is on
can't-
the U.S. side.
Right.
And the
we can
Canada
be on-
side. That's fine.
Right. We can be on. We
It's
can
the
be
s-
on the one
it-
side, but not the other side.
It's the same, mama. It's the same place. It's like a... We'll walk across the border. Like, shut up. Nobody will give up. You know it. Shut up. So, talk to IT about that part. Because I'm down for doing a B&B for Agra on the way up and having a weekend of it. After
Okay.
your... Because that's my... Your grad is my birth miss.
Right.
So I'm down for, because I have to get a B&B for the when or a hotel or whatever for when we get there. But after,
Right.
we're gonna come down to do your garage. So we'll come
Which
down
is on a Friday.
Yeah. So we'll come down on like a Thursday or probably a Thursday. Probably a Thursday we'll arrive there. And then we'll come down to you on the Friday for your garage and then spend the day with you, spend a second day with you there. And then Saturday, Sunday, Agra? Question mark? Because it's on a Friday for your garage, and then we'll make out at your place and make barbecue and things. And then Saturday, Sunday, Agra.
Right. I like that idea. I do like
Yeah.
that idea.
Okay.
And then, but
But
maybe maybe early Thursday so we can get tattied.
Ma, we can come in Monday. Or not Monday, Wednesday. No.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. We can come in on a Sunday, Kingston. Spend some time up with Favorite, like a day or two. Come down for you early Thursday or late night Wednesday and get in Wednesday night. Hook up Thursday early. Tattoo the fuck. Do your graduation. And then Niagara. And then
Okay.
fly back. Because that's all in the same fish hook. And I can fly out of Niagara. I'm down for that. I'll ask Potato. Potato's down for anything. Listen. If we've got it set, decided on our end, he's down. He don't give a fuck. So set it and look on your end. Plan it. No, Mama. Plan it out on your end and then just tell me so I can pay for it. Thanks. Thank you, Secretary. Thank you, Secretary.
So wait, well, you just need one bedroom, right?
Ah.
Or are you bringing
No.
Alice?
No, I'm not bringing Alice, but I need 2 because Niagara is me and Potato and you and IT and the babies. Or whatever. If it's just you and IT, because it's just like 1 or 2 nights in Niagara.
Right, that's what
Right?
I'd have to see if he wants to
I'm not
bring
bringing
them or
I'm not bringing
I feel-
babes because I can't take her out of the state unless he approves.
Right.
And he's not in May.
Yeah.
No, no. Come on now, he ain't. No.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Realistically, it's gonna be me and Potato and y'all and the kissy face. But
Well, I might even have Kissy Face stay with Graham, so it can be just because it's been.
if we can plan to get Skankface over at the same time, oh my god, I will pay for half of her to come too, and then all 3 of us can whore at the same time. Stop! Oh, my heart would explode! Oh. So I told Potato, I'm like, you need to understand that when I'm hanging with my bitches, it's like, have you ever seen the emotes of just like a whatever rolling around, kicking their legs, screeching out, and just heart explosions everywhere? That's what happened with my bitches. Okay? Okay. You cool? Okay. You need to know they outrank you. Okay? Okay. Like, listen, Christina, ex-Tina is the lord of all the outranks, but after her comes Mommy Snack, and then Bursa Burf. Legally, y'all friends. You need to know how much legal shit this bitch got in her name without her knowing. Yo. Yo, y'all need to understand the amount of legal shit this bitch got in her name without her knowing. Cause she's the secondary after Mama Kitty. Yo. She don't even know. She was dumb and gave me all her shit on the last trip when she came to give me be my support during surgery. And I was like, oh yeah, fuck this bitch. She gonna be my secondary after Mama Kitty. No. I have put every last bit of her bullshit information on everything after Mama Kitty. So if Mama Kitty can't... Nah. Mommy Snack gets some shit. Yo, Mommy Snack gets some money too if I buck it. Yo. Mommy Snack and Burst of Birth get some money. Girl. Play.
Need no
Aware
money.
that it's going against
Yeah,
the
you
societal
do,
and
to
gender
look after
norm,
your
and
fucking
is therefore
goddaughter,
inherently
you
political
skank.
or subject to being
Get it
politicized.
together.
No
Look
circumstance
after
allows
your
my right
baby.
to shave solely to make a
Stop.
political statement.
Pause.
It's actually quite
Fuck off. You gonna let that... Are you fucking with me? You gonna let... If I have bucketed... You gonna let that... Do you know what he's gonna... What?
No, I'm
Girl!
saying I don't need money. I don't care.
You need the money
want
for the
you.
babies to spend time together and all of them to have, like, extracurriculars together and, like, shut the... If I bucketed for valid reason... Girl, don't act like you don't know my medical history. Stop. If I have bucketed for valid fucking reason... Ma! And you have... Girl! What? You utilize all them goddamn resources to put that kissy face in with that other little poo head so they don't become fucking sociopaths like Michael Myers and like, you know, Michael Myers. No fucking serial killer. No serial. Burst and birth! Get in the Discord. No serial killers, girl. Girl, no serial killers. No serial. Elsabeth,
she's been
get
drinking.
in the fucking disc. Stop. Don't say that on the stream. Elsabeth, get in the Discord. Tequila, get in the fucking Discord. We're in. We're talking. Girl.
Tequila.
Listen. Shut the fuck. Listen. Elsa. Goddamn Beth. Alice and Kissy Face. With resources. Yeah, they're gonna be fucking. They're gonna be. Oh my god. Oh my god. The fact that they're gonna have resources. Shut up. What the. Oh. Gah. Gah. Them two gonna. Fucking Dr. Evil the shit. Shut up. That's a mama snack and a jaded. That's a mama snack and a jaded that are family besties with resources. And the girl. What?
They are gonna take over the world.
What? They're gonna be wanting their laser fucking sharks any day now. What? Ma. We're fucking all gonna die, bitch. We're gonna go outside of the, like, fucking reasonable realm of, like, we're gonna be outside town. We're gonna be close enough to get to the hospital, but we're gonna be outside town. And our kids are gonna be just your all's problem. They'll come to us when they
bitch, are you coming to the graduation?
Burst of barf. You come in, cause I'll get the B&B if you is. Burst of barf. Burst of barf. At all? Forever period, the end? Ew. Not at all? Even if I pay for it? Get. What if I pay for it? All of it. I know. You can't get. See. She can't get time off her prison job. Goddamn prison job. Gay! That's poot.
Can't leave work because you can't afford to leave work, or can't leave work because you don't have the time to leave work, or you'll lose the job if you leave work.
I mean, if it's beginning of May, and you've got the ticket paid for.
Because they don't end until the middle of June, I think.
So you'll
that's what
have,
she
it's
said.
the beginning of May, and that's around Mother's Day. Do they have the holiday over there?
Probably not.
Can you schedule off a couple of days at the beginning of May, and I'll pay for your ticket? I'm also getting the Airbnb, so that's... Don't worry about that. But I'll pay for your flight to come over for the graduation. If you can get a couple days off long enough for the graduation. It's on a Friday. Like Friday, Saturday. If you can get a Friday, Saturday off, like, fly out Thursday night after school. Go to the Friday graduation. Rest when you need to. Fill up your suitcase with pornography. And then fly back, like, Sunday?
Pornography.
You know what I mean, candy and chocolate.
It's a 13-hour on a plane. A weekend isn't long enough.
Balls. Look, I already looked into the tickets. You just need to get the... Oh, how about a Wednesday, then? How about the Wednesday? So you'll need to take 2 days off of work. Fly out Wednesday night. Don't make me bring up that... Don't make me bring up the itinerary, because I'll buy the ticket right now. Stop. Right now. If you... Stop. If you for sure... 100% can't make a 2 or 3 day or 4 day or whatever covered by your other hoe.
If she can't do it, she can't do
I don't
it.
give a
It's
fuck.
as simple as that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about 13 hours each way. I'll pay for it. But do you want to tolerate a 13-hour each ways? Your
Probably.
tolerance is the thing. Because otherwise, I will live stream it to you because I'm going. I'm going hard, bitch. That's my birthday week. That's my birthday week. I'm going hard, bitch. I don't care about each way, baby. I don't care about the cost. I don't care. Stop. Don't act like that. Girl. It's a monumental event for our harem. Our legal counsel to keep us from getting arrested. We're getting arrested when we're being sketchy. She couldn't protect us. I'll cover you, baby. Don't fall. Play.
Quite interesting how much society
Waiting for
has
Burst to
ingrained
Birth
in
to
us that,
join
like,
us or
hair on
answer.
your-
Who cares?
Under your arms is like gross.
Yeah, hairy armpits on women.
Listen.
Disgusting.
Not trimming your hair will lead to more stank. So you heard Snack Mama talk about how she still trims. That. If you're not putting anything, and you need to understand that the hair, long hair, traps the stank in. Okay? Just buzz it. Just give it a buzz cut.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a show recently, and the main character,
me?
super hot, it girl, puts up her arms, and she's got
Do you
hairy
love
armpits.
me?
And it was just this jarring, like, oh, she's got hairy armpits. But, like, it's fine that she has hairy armpits, but it's just interesting how my initial reaction was to be, like, shocked by that. It goes without saying that this is people's, like, immediate gut reaction, and, like, why is that? Because people needed to sell razors in the 50s? Like,
We're listening to oldies on the jam.
point is there's nothing wrong with it, but it is quite political and polarizing for some reason. So the issue is, my friends are getting married next
can do
summer,
with a
and they've
twist.
invited me to their wedding. It's also a destination wedding, and many of the wedding party events will involve wearing a swimsuit or clothes that expose my armpit hair, as it will be summer in Mexico. I asked about the dress code for various events, and both the bride and groom said they won't be strict about the dress codes as long as everyone is well groomed. I figured I knew what that meant, considering I do work a professional job, but they took this conversation as an opportunity to warn me that some other wedding guests may be uncomfortable with the fact that I don't shave.
Ew! Who
That's
the
really
fuck
stupid.
cares?
Like, you're not even in the wedding party.
What?
You're literally just a guest. Am I
Wear a
understanding that
cape or
correctly? Like,
cloak
even
or
if you
cane or
were
what
in
the
the wedding
fuck?
party,
Bob
it's a bit
Bubble
weird.
Arrow. Oh my god!
So what if they're uncomfortable?
What
And
are
I'm
you?
just like,
Are
point
you
is,
walking
like,
around
what?
with
Who
your arms
cares?
like that? Listen,
Dude,
pause.
that's the thing. Is like, who
Pause.
cares?
Pause! Are you walking around a fucking wedding with your arms in the air showing everybody your pits, flapping your bingo flaps? No, you fucking are not. You're walking around holding up flowers, helping people, whatever. Your arms
Not in
are...
the party.
Why the fuck is anybody looking at your pits? Oh my god! Nobody's... No, if anybody's looking at your pits, they're a pervert, and make them pay for it. If you see somebody really like getting an attitude about your pits, go over and be like, listen, you fucking pervert. You're gonna get an attitude about my pits? Pay for that shit. You want me to cover up? Give me money. You want me to show you more pits? You want to smell them? You want to lick them? Fucking pay me. Because the only motherfuckers that's complaining about your pits are pervs that want to smell or taste it. Pervs! No normal person gives a single solitary fuck about your armpits. Zero normal fucking people give a single solitary fuck about your armpits at any point in time ever. Period. Unless there's somebody that's into that shit, they do not notice a single solitary fucking thing. Period. The end. As somebody in the industries of all of them, they do not give a solid fuck unless they're into it. Period. The end. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Yeah, I'm listening to oldies. Good golly, Miss Molly. You sure like the ball.
It's not like you're going around.
Get
like,
on there,
shoving it
girl.
in people's face.
Y'all,
I did
if you're
it.
expecting,
I did it.
listen,
Let's
y'all,
go.
if you're expecting Snack to disagree, it ain't gonna happen. At all. it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. If you're expecting Mommy Snack to disagree with my crazy squirrels, it ain't gonna happen. Unless it's super, no. Mommy Snacks have never disagreed with any of my squirrels, except for when I call her at random times to talk about the cars from Cars. And which ones are Trons. Listen! Fucking Mac! Are you listening? Mac, wake up. I need your opinion. Mac, as a dude that knows stuff, in the realm of cars from Cars, which spec or like what's the word, Mommy? Breed? No, what's the word for breed? Mommy, what's the word for breed of cards?
Make, model.
Thank you. What make/model of car do you believe would be the trans sexuals of the Carverse? And which ones would be the lady boys? Thank you. I call Mommy Snack at various times of the day with random squirrels, and that's what happens. Thank you. Play.
Some beads on it. Style it. Maybe put some glitter on it. You know what I mean? I
Glitter!
go with glitter.
Oh my god, no.
Come
Listen.
on, man, you're literally...
Y'all need to understand that what my squirrels do not ever need is glitter, but I fucking love glitter. You need to understand that my squirrels in particular that have access to Mummy Snack and Burst Barf do not need glitter. If my squirrels that Mummy Snack and Burst Barf are at have been satisfied, then let me have glitter. If they ain't though, nah. Don't do that. Don't do that. You ever seen fucking 14 squirrels on fire with like meth and glow sticks? Like, nah, you don't do that. Don't do that. Them squirrels are gone, bitch. You need at least 2 people to keep track of my fucking squirrel. Y'all, I'm 24 squirrels in a dress, I swear to fuck. On a low end. I had a low end. I have 24 squirrels in a skirt, bitch. Nah.
Assisting with your hairy armpits. Who cares? I reminded them that they invited me to this wedding with the full knowledge that I don't shave my armpits, and it's not a secret. They said that they assumed I shave for special events where I needed to look presentable.
Squirrel.
I mean, the only time anybody's gonna see your armpit hair is if your arms go up, and like, how many chances will there be for your arms to like?
This one. So,
I
want to link this to you. They have another one that's a bat. I want to get the crow head for Barsa Barf, but I want to get the bat for you. Because I don't feel like the crow head is Snack Pack. Am I backwards?
I feel like you are, because I feel like I'm more...
how it affects
that.
else,
I'm
you
more...
know?
Okay, that.
It's such a polarizing, controversial
okay,
thing, but
I'm
it
gonna
shouldn't be.
send it
I
to
said
the
I always look
harem.
presentable for special occasions, and that shaving my armpits has nothing to do with that. If people take issue with it,
Because
that's
I
their
felt like you
problem.
would be
Now they're
down for
accusing
the
me of trying to take
crow
attention
skull
away from
with the
their
hair.
special
Yes.
day by making a political statement. Oh, brother. I told them I'm not doing that at all, and I don't shave because it's a personal preference.
The bat does not have the Norris runes. So I was debating between getting all 3 of us the crow skull with the Norris runes, because we're all a bunch of fucking ADHD crows. Like, come on.
Right?
Come the fuck on. We're all a bunch of ADHD crows with the Norris runes. But the bat one really called to me for one of yous, and I couldn't figure out which one. That's all.
But ultimately, got a whatever you say as a response. Honestly, I wouldn't even go. This sounds like super
I'm gonna send it to the
personal. I don't think
harem.
it's other people that like
Wait.
are getting uncomfortable with your armpits. I think it's that.
I'm gonna send it to the harem, and if you're both not down for that shit, I'm gonna get 2 more of the crow one that I have, and that's gonna be our, like, dirty hoe bestie bland, like,
Oh.
our dirty hoe connection that we wear when we feel like it. You can bracelet it, you can whatever. That. Other than the tattoos we're gonna end up getting, because shut up.
I think they're uncomfortable with armpits.
Yo,
They
we're gonna
have
get so many
not-
tattoos!
I can't go if I don't shave. So I'm still planning on going and not shaving.
Tattoos!
Would I be the a-hole for doing that? I mean, no, you wouldn't, but like, I also don't want to go somewhere where I'm not wanted. You know what I mean? Again, they know I don't shave and haven't for years. I wasn't even thinking about my armpit hair until they brought it up. I even said I could trim it a little, and they said it would still be very distracting. Distracting. Imagine being so basic that you're worried about someone stealing the shine on your wedding day because they have hairy armpits. That's kind of mean. But seriously,
Cannot wait to buy more.
Okay. I've also explained to them my skin sensitivity, but they seem dead set on believing I don't shave to make a political statement.
You're
Gross!
feminist, so there's no way it's not a political statement.
I didn't realize that being a feminist was a political statement.
Ew.
Don't most people want equality of the sexes?
Barf!
Hear anyone in the comments say, that's not what it is in practice. It's women that think
Bah.
they're better than other men. It's women that want to be controlled.
That's not the textbook definition of feminism.
apparently
The
I have
textbook
it.
definition of feminism
Oh,
is equality
stop!
of the
What?
sexes.
Wait, what?
Hi, Mama!
Wait, what?
Yeah!
Couldn't hear you.
Yes!
You have
Apparently, it's a national holiday here on May 27th, 28th, and 29th.
of course, the end of the month.
Mm,
My graduation is the beginning of the month.
I can't help you with that.
Not at all, girl. Come on, get in there deep, mama. Hey, come on. You can't do nothing. Listen, I got some money, girl. Hey, I got some money. Do you need money, girl? Hey.
She's having me do so much work right now. She's like, do this, do that, do this, do that. These dates, that date, these dates, that date.
We need you, mama. Where the fuck, bitch? Get over here. You need a ticket? Yeah, you do. Come on, girl. When can you get free? Come on. When can you get free? Stop. When can you get free? When can I send you a ticket? Bitch. When can I send you a ticket? Come on.
Remember the rule. You are not allowed to make large purchases.
Yeah, I don't have that rule anymore.
You do have that rule.
Nuh-uh.
I gave you that rule. I gave you that rule.
Nuh-uh.
Yaha.
With the income monthly that we have right now, with not including crafts and other stuffs, you told me nah, Rich, before a big payout, and like this week is what? Are you sure?
Nope. No, not until you have not had any tequila in your system.
What?
You heard me.
That's not nothing to do with tequila. I've been trying to get that bitch back over here for a hot minute. Like, what? Okay, valid tequila. Like, right now. But also,
Sexes.
I
That's
want that skank
literally
over
it.
here.
Miss Entry is thinking that women are better than men, or should be, you know, we should be in a matriarchal society or whatever.
But also,
Which, I'm just kidding.
we talked about what comes from one account. That does not include all the others. That does not include that recent today thing I texted you. Which at the very lowest end is 700 for me. So,
Using this.
don't tell me I can't get a ticket for my hoe. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. So
might be
you
better
need to
anyway.
tell us when you're
Lot of
ready to get back
But
over
it's
here,
really not political
girl.
to be a feminist.
We're
it's really-
ready.
I would say it's actually arguably more political to choose to not be a feminist. Anyways, they're making me feel like an a-hole, that's for sure. But am I
If you would rather hit up Canada, I am getting a B&B Niagara-ish at the same area of time. Because I want her to come up with Bubba and Dick to Niagara for like a day or two. But if she doesn't stay longer, either it doesn't care. I don't care. I'm going to get an Airbnb with multiple rooms. So, if you can't, for sure can't, whether it's financial or like time off, that's two different things. If it's financial, that ain't a thing. If it's time off, that's a different thing. So mom's gonna let me know because I'm not reading Facebook. Fuck that shit. Tequila.
really
Play.
the a-hole? Your armpit hair
Mama
is not
let me
affecting
know.
anyway. And like, I get that it's controversial, but like, it really shouldn't be. Isn't this whole argument like based
Ma.
on like some campaign?
Burf, if you can't for May, when can you? Can you in like the summer-ish? Because I'll send you to mommy in the summer. I will send y'all around doing don't fuck with me. I'll send you around for summer doing thanks. I'm gonna be up in Kingston, so I'm down.
Looks like end of June, all of July. She is gonna be.
Pain
I
in
don't
the
know when she's
1950s
coming back
or-
to.
Stop. That's it. End of June, all of July. Stop. That's it.
I don't know, but I don't know when she's coming
That's
back.
it. That's all your problem. Can you leave Bard? Mom, can you leave Bard? Mom, all that matters is if you can leave Bard or not. If you can leave Bard, I can take you for 3 or 4 days and send you home. But if you want to take Bard too, I can do you a whole week. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me.
Might not even be staying. So
Ooh, boner. Relax, Sean. Regardless, that's way past when I need you. So in between when you're figuring that nonsense out, I need you to fly back here just for funsies. Covered. So figure out what days you can. Take those times off and tell Snack and she'll relay it to me because, yeah, dibs. Hardcore documented on the internet. Any days you're free, dibs. The days you can extend for a minimum of 4 days, tell Mommy Snack, and I will ticket you over. If you need 2, I need advance notice for that. Because I'm planning for single-year-old. That word. Undesho.
planning for in a single trip.
Thank you. My mouth wouldn't articulate what I wanted, tequila. But that. This is 1 is cheaper for sure, but 2 is the same. It doesn't make all that much of a difference. So whether you want to bring Bard or not doesn't matter because we have your hookup for your sleepy pants. So decide whether you want a solo trip or not because you're in bumfuck Idaho where it's like 12-hour to fly over. Play.
Or maybe even earlier, but I feel like it was the 50s.
Relay the info to Snack and she will tell me because just tell me and I'm gonna buy the tickets, so don't fuck around. Don't, because I have no chill. Don't do
Some sort of razor company ran like a bunch of ads that essentially called body hair like disgusting. If you look at Sophia Loren, one of my favorites. Sophia Loren, who was like a Hollywood actress in the 1950s, had like armpit hair. And she was Italian. Like in Italy, it was totally normal to have armpit hair. Isn't that like, this wasn't a planned statement or a big controversy at the time. It was just part of a different beauty standard of the 1950s and early 1960s.
Of course I have no chill, mama.
My mom said that when she came here from Italy, she had like hairy armpits and she would get bullied.
You have to
because
rely
she
on
had hairy
Snack to
armpits,
tell me
when
because I
in,
ain't paying
like,
attention
Europe,
to
it was totally
nothing.
normal to have hairy armpits. And I truly think that this whole obsession with like hairy armpits comes from just like an ad campaign that made people think that they're gross. I don't get it because like the argument against it is
Oh, it's unhygienic. It's gross.
men don't shave their armpits. Why is it only unhygienic for women? Am I right or am I right?
right.
So, going back to the story, it's weird of them to try and control your body and your personal choices. And I would feel weird about attending that wedding, honestly. It sounds like a lot of money to spend to attend an event where, like, the bride and groom don't seem to, like, respect your bodily autonomy. Just saying. This is so funny. This other person had the exact same read.
I put a bunch of paper towel on the top of the garbage can so I could spit because my vape is too
that sounds
sweet.
like a them problem. That's why I said, I'm like, wow, you're that basic that like you're worried about someone's body hair outshining you. Wow. Especially at a destination wedding in Mexico, there's so much fun stuff to be doing on a trip like that. If you're fixated on someone else's body hair, that truly sounds like a personal issue. I'd also be asking the bride and groom if they expect every guy at the wedding to shave their armpits or legs, literally. Why the double standard, you know? Who cares? I prefer shaving my own armpits, you know? But like, I mean, sometimes it gets a little out of control. I'm just saying. And it is no one's business but my own. So here's an interesting point. I'm really put off by underarm hair on women. I simultaneously know that there's no logical reason for me to feel that way, and I should keep my stupid opinion to myself. If I don't like seeing it, I can do something radical like shift my eyes 3 feet to the left. I wouldn't ask the person to go shave, not the a-hole. See, this is the thing. Like, it's a personal preference, all right? But it is interesting how people have such an issue with it, you know? Why is that? Solid take, same idea as how I don't like it when guys get buzz cuts, but it's also, like, none of my business.
Ma, I don't hate a buzz
So,
cut.
would you be the a-hole if you refused to shave your armpits for your friend's wedding? No, you wouldn't be. But I would also rethink going to that wedding. It's a lot of money to spend on a destination wedding for someone that honestly doesn't really seem to like you that much. Am I the a-hole for telling my fiance I don't want her to wear her late husband's wedding ring during our ceremony?
Stop.
That's
Stop.
okay.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop.
Okay then.
What?
All right.
Late husband's.
I,
What?
30 male, am engaged to Emily, 30
Stop!
female. We're
Full
getting married
stop.
this fall.
What?
I love her deeply, and I've never been more sure about anything in my life.
Oh my
That
fucking
said-
god. Pause. 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 Mom. Pause. Mom.
What?
Mom.
What?
Ma. Mom.
What?
Mom! Did you fucking hear that? Ma.
Yes, I heard.
What?
I heard.
What?
I heard.
Sweet mother. What?
Yep.
Oh my fucking. What? Y'all,
Yep.
if you missed, let me repeat. Am I the asshole for telling my fiance I don't want her to wear her late husband's wedding. What? Late husband's wedding ring to this. What? Why the fuck is she even wearing? Stop. Stop. Full stop. Ma. I know you know what I'm braining right now. Stop. 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 Full stop. There's at least 2, 3 people that are in this fucking chat are like, nah, bitch. Nah. What? X what? X what? Stop. Stop. No. If you have moved on to a new relationship, you should not be wearing your ex nothing, period, the end. Stop. Stop. I can't. Stop. Ah! Oh my fucking god, the cuddles I need from you. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I gotta go at least 2-3 days in advance to just snuggle the fuck out of you. Oh my Christ, what the fuck is this shit? What is this vomit? Stop. Stop. Am I the asshole for asking my partner not to wear her exes? Stop.
Not
Stop.
ex-husband, late husband.
Stop. Ex, late, I don't give a fuck. They're both the same topic. Shut the fuck up. What? Ex, dead, late, effing fucking, like, what the Christ in Stop. Stop. Stop.
I think
Stop.
she's upset about it.
Stop. A late is a memorial. Stop. Stop. Stop! A late is a memorial. A late is a memorial. You don't continue. Stop. Stop. You don't continue to wear accessories from a. Stop. Stop! You don't continue to wear the accessories from a late into a. Stop. You don't. You don't.
I think she got broken. I think she's broken.
You don't.
spinning. She can't stop. She just keeps looping. We need. We need a reset.
How could you math or
She's glitching so hard. She's glitching.
dude. How could you think of wearing any X anything into a relation? How?
I'm in Pennsylvania. I can't hurt her.
How do you think it's okay to bring in your garbage from any X to another? Stop.
There's one thing that's been eating at me, and I'm not sure if I'm being selfish or just
Ma!
honest. Emily was married once before to a guy named Tyler. They got married young, early 20s.
Yeah!
He passed away in a car accident about 5 years ago.
Okay, cool.
Awful.
Cool,
It was sudden
then.
and tragic,
Make
and
a
from everything
fucking-
I've heard, they
Stop.
were truly in love.
Make a fucking memorial for them. But don't continue. Stop. 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 You're the... Stop. Stop. You're the fucking neurotic... Stop. You're the fucking neurotic... Stop. Stop.
Can't even finish your word.
Stop. You're the... Stop. You're the fucking Stop. You're the fucking neurotic... Stop it. You're the goddamn problem that can't get over a fucking relationship from somebody that's goddamn full ass dead, but you thought it was fine to take another dick and bring that dick into the fucking problem that you've not settled. You never settled your fucking feelings and shit, but brought another cock in because you can't handle being by yourself to assess your own fucking emotions. So you brought another goddamn dick into it and put that dick into... Stop. Stop. Process your fucking emotions before you bring it... Stop. Stop.
Stop. You
Stop. Stop. Process your fucking emotions and your loss before you bring a new dick in. And don't force your trauma onto them. Process your shit. And if you are still unprocessed, go talk to the therapist. Get your besties. Process that on the side, but don't force that in a new relationship. Oh my God, stop. Stop. How is this new person responsible for your hang-ups for the stop? Stop. That last bitch is dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're full ass dead. They're full ass dead. Why? Why is it responsible? Why is the alive guy responsible and not you? Stop. Get your shit together.
I met Emily 2 years after his death. At first, she was really open about it, and I respected that.
Process!
I knew coming into this relationship that I wasn't her first great love, and I was okay with that.
Your first great love? Stop. Stop. I would never, if somebody... Stop. I can't...
I still
Stop
am.
it.
Mostly. Over the
Oh
years,
my
I've
God.
supported her through moments of grief, anniversaries, random waves of sadness. She visits his grave.
I was married for 15 years, and I do not visit my grief on my potato. Let's just be clear. Let's stop. You chose to foist, which I've had to explain what that means, your trauma onto your new relationships, forcing them to help you process when you should have processed before you brought a new relationship in. Process your bullshit before you bring a new relationship in. That's bullshit.
Grave on his birthday, and she keeps a box
Wait.
of his things in our closet.
Unless they have boobs. If they have boobs, bring your trauma to them. They'll help you figure that shit out. So that when you need a whatever it is that you put inside you or under rub around your business, they'll help you process get your boobs or penises, whatever your whole harem is. Priority 1 on a breakup, hoe harem. Because you're not logical. Get your hoe harem. And when you're thinking about calling a bitch again, talk to your hoe harem first and be like, hey, should I call this bitch? Stop. You're not logical right now. Get your shit together.
I've never touched it. She's shown me a few pictures of them together, and I've listened to her talk about what kind of person he was. tried really hard to respect that part of her life while also building our own. Which brings me to now. A few weeks ago, Emily told me she plans to wear Tyler's wedding ring on a chain around her neck on our wedding.
No! No! No!
We're never
No!
never gonna get through this. Never. Never.
She wants her ex-husband live or dead on us. No. Oh, no.
Okay. She explained it as a quiet tribute, not something she wants to announce or make a big deal about. Just something personal. I feel like there's other ways to make a quiet tribute to Tyler. Like, I understand the passing was like super tragic and stuff like that, but I think at the end of the day, it's like it is in the past, and I don't think it's wrong of you to want the wedding day to be about your new relationship. I think Tyler could be mentioned, maybe,
are not the problem.
but like, I could see why you're in your feels about this, for sure. Okay, so this is not something she wants to announce, etc. She said she wouldn't be where she is now without having gone through that loss, and she feels like carrying that part of her story into this new chapter is meaningful. I didn't say...
Listen, mourning your ex can be meaningful without it being a part of your wedding to your new person. Stop. Stop. What you're telling your new person is that person will never outrank the dead motherfucker that you cannot get over. Thanks. You're a dick.
Much at the time because I didn't know how to respond.
You're a full
but the more I
cock face.
sat with it, the more it bothered me. So I finally told her how I felt. I said I want our wedding day to be a celebration of us, and it's hard for me to wrap my head around the idea of her wearing another man's wedding ring, even if he's gone. I told her it makes me feel like I'm sharing the most important day of my life with someone who's not there. I said it makes me feel like second place. She got very quiet, then told me she wasn't choosing him over me and that she's allowed to honor her past while still moving forward. Yeah, but like, it's not just about her and what she wants to honor, though. Like, she also has to respect her new fiance and new husband as well. And if he's not comfortable with that, then like she needs to respect that. Unfortunately, she said grief isn't a door you close; it just becomes part of who you are. I get that, I really do. But at the same time, I don't think I'm asking something outrageous by wanting this one day, our day, to be about the life we're building together, not the one she lost. Since then, there's been a weird tension between us. She hasn't brought it up again, but she hasn't said she's changed her mind either. I feel like the bad guy, like I'm trying to erase.
There's a garbage can behind me with
but I'm also
paper towel on
struggling
the
with
top.
the idea of standing at the altar and knowing she's literally carrying a
My
symbol
vapes are
of
too
her
sweet,
first
so I
marriage as she
pre-prepare.
says vows to start the new one with me. Is there another way that you could pay tribute to the ex? Like maybe we could...
Why does the ex need to be involved in your new marriage? I just have that question. Why? Why can you not pay tribute to that ex-person outside of your current marriage realm situation?
Right?
That. Like, can you not pay tribute outside of your... Because validly, the other person, valid. What, like, I can't argue that. Like, I can't devil advocate it at all. Like, you're, you end up with that mess. Girl, I can't. Okay.
Could be mentioning him in a speech. Is it even, like, do you want no mention of him at all? Like, there's also the thought that, like, why are you jealous of a man that isn't even alive, you know? Like, are you jealous or do you want it to be about you? Maybe a bit of both. I don't know. At the end of the day, you're not comfortable with it. And I think it's not just her wedding. I think that you also have to be comfortable with something like this. If you were fine with it, then great. But you're not fine with it. So Yeah, I've told no one in my life about this, not my friends, not my family, because I know how it might sound. But internally, it's tearing me up. I don't want to hurt her, and I definitely don't want to start the marriage with resentment or guilt. But am I wrong for what I said? I haven't asked her not to wear it explicitly yet, but made it clear I'm not comfortable with it. Am I the a-hole? So, I don't think you're the a-hole. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but like the fact that you're not comfortable with it is totally fair, and this is obviously really difficult. Like, this is not an easy... None of us have ever been in this situation before. Like, I went to a wedding like a couple of years ago where the bride had a brother that passed away who was also really good friends with Mike. So the brother who couldn't be at the wedding was mentioned like quite a lot, and like honestly a lot of people were crying, and like it was just so hard because everybody wished he could be there. But that's different, you know? That's like, he would for sure be at that wedding if he was alive. This is like, it's a past relationship. Yeah, it's different. It's different than a family member, I think. It's a tough position to be in. I will give you that. Not the a-hole, this must be incredibly difficult for you. I understand her sentiment, but I also understand and feel for you. Throughout the post, I kept thinking about how you are going to be looking at your soon-to-be wife as you say your vows, and not only will you see her, you will also see that ring. You will.
Yep.
It's just tough. Like, what's another way that you could honor him? Could you save him a seat or something with his picture on it, or like his name on it or something? I don't know. I would strongly suggest couples counseling and have that unbiased third party help you both with this issue. If she wears the ring, you will be hurt. If she doesn't wear the ring, she will be hurt. This could cause resentment from the start. A therapist can help you figure out what is best for both of you to have a happy marriage. Also, edit to add, it doesn't sound like she's moved on from her grief, so regardless of therapy, therapist might be good. People are saying postpone the wedding. Yeah, I would also say that maybe she's not ready. I don't know if it's a little late to postpone or not, but it does kind of sound like she's not ready. You know, I'm really curious to know, like, people get remarried all the time. Like, obviously this happens when you're like older, you know, when you get older and you still have time left if your partner passes away. Like, I've definitely heard of people being remarried. What do people do? Is there ever, you know, a point in the wedding where someone is honored? I don't know. I guess it kind of really depends on the couple. Not the a-hole. Ask her if there's something different you could do to honor Tyler that day. Maybe light a candle for him. Hey, that's a good idea. In the church or something. Something else so she literally isn't wearing 2 wedding rings while walking back up the aisle. You're not wrong for your feelings, and she isn't either. You just need to find a different compromise. That is also not a quiet tribute. It's a piece of jewelry around her neck, which will be visible to guests and photos. Yes. And then someone said, light a candle at the church before and separate from your wedding. Wearing the former husband's wedding ring during the ceremony is not appropriate. Yes. Yes. I like the candle idea. Other people are like, yeah, candle sounds good. Candle sounds good. I don't think you're the a-hole. I don't think she's the a-hole either, you know? I think that she might not be ready to get married. I don't think either of you are wrong here. I just think that you need to find a compromise, okay? Okay. This story is from the Charlotte Dober YouTube subreddit. Am I the a-hole for stopping the music in the middle of the client's wedding reception? Or in the cold. I've never posted a story like this before, but I'm genuinely curious how others will see it. For some context, I'm a vocalist, DJ, and former dancer. I worked for years in 5-star hotels and lounges. My husband, D, is a multi-instrumentalist, producer, composer, and a Berklee graduate. At the time of this story, we were both working professionally as musicians. This happened about 9 years ago when we were spending time working in Miami. Dee was contacted by an agent about playing a wedding. The agent was adamant that the budget was very small and the hours were usually long, 6 hours, which is a lot for a live band since those gigs are typically 3 to 4 hours long. The pay was honestly terrible, but we really needed the money at the time, had no other gigs on that specific day, so we agreed on one very clear condition. Our musicians had to be treated like guests. That meant being fed and allowed to have a drink if they wanted. Okay, fair.
That's the bare minimum.
I mean, that's weird that you have to demand that. I thought that that would be like assumed, but anyway, some people don't pay for their staff. I think that it goes without saying that if you are planning on having a wedding, you should be paying for your staff to eat at the very least. Because the rate was so heavily discounted, we explicitly told them that the discount itself would be our wedding gift to the couple. And in return, our musicians needing to be fed and treated like guests so we could do our job properly and create a great atmosphere for their celebration. The agent explicitly agreed to this. After it was all agreed, the client sent us a list of 93 song requests. 93. Goodness me. We cared about our reputation and wanted to do a great job, so I offered something extra. I wouldn't take breaks. Ooh. I would sing with the band during the live sets And when the band took breaks, I'd DJ in between. That way we could try to cover as many of those 93 requests as possible. Wow, really going above and beyond, I'm not gonna lie. But let me guess, give them an inch and they take a mile.
You know it, you know it.
The day of the wedding arrives, we show up prepared and ready to go. Immediately, I notice the venue is actually very high end. Okay. As we're setting up, it becomes clear that nothing about this wedding reflects a low budget. Ooh.
Slimy bugger.
Yeah, they just don't think that you're worth the budget. Got it. Each floral arrangement on each dinner table easily cost several times more than what each musician was being paid for the entire night. At that point, I was upset with myself. I took responsibility for not having done enough due diligence. Still, I was there to do the job I agreed to do and to do it well. This is an indication that these people don't have like zero budget, right? I just know for me, I just decided to not get a band because I would rather spend the money on other things. But I think it's fair to say that like if you don't feel like the cost of a band is something that you want to include in your budget, don't like skimp on it and like say,
Okay, well, I'll do it, but like only if they take like very little.
just call a spade and get like a DJ only, you know? We start playing. The first set goes great. Everyone is enjoying themselves. Then the first break comes. The band steps off stage to get food and drinks as agreed. Since I wasn't taking a break, I asked one of my bandmates to grab me a drink. A few minutes later, they came back and told me they were being refused food and drinks. Oh no. No. Just like, to me, it just shows the bride and groom or whoever's responsible for paying for the band doesn't respect the artists. Like, there's not a lot of things that I find completely classless and tacky, but what I do find very tacky is having a big party, spending thousands upon thousands of dollars for your wedding, and having a very large staff and not giving that staff at least dinner.
Somebody ought to show
I
some
think
basic
I gave
human
my
decency.
DJ
What
dinner.
do you mean, dude? That is so like, ugh. Especially 6 hours. So not only are they not paying the rate that they need to, the band is playing for longer than usual. My band, I think I got like a band for like an hour or something during aperitivo, and I think they played for like max 2 hours. 6 hours with no breaks in between for like the vocalist, that's crazy. That's nuts. It's very disrespectful to like at least not give them like a snack, you know? Like, at that point, Dee and I went into problem-solving mode. We looked for the agent and we were told he wasn't present and had sent his assistant instead. We spoke with her to try and sort out the misunderstanding, but she walked away to speak on the phone with the agent herself, then stalled before finally allowing us to speak to him directly. Throughout that time, we continued trying to resolve the situation calmly and professionally. We weren't looking for conflict, we just wanted the agreement to be honored. I mean, especially if you had some sort of contract and that was a condition to the contract that they agreed to, likely in writing, then yes, I would say you want the agreement to be honored, and if they don't honor it, they broke that agreement. That's how contracts work.
I'm learning.
While each of us continued to try to speak with someone to resolve the issue, I went to the bar myself to see if I could talk to someone directly. I was told by the bartender they don't serve vendors. I explained politely and professionally that our contract was an artist contract, not a vendor contract, and that being fed was part of the agreement. At this point, the bartender got in my face and openly mocked me. Oh, making exaggerated mocking faces and repeating my words back in a childish me voice instead of responding. Well, that's unnecessary. It took everything in me to stay professional. By then, we'd been trying to resolve the situation for about 20 minutes. Nothing was working. I turned and went back to the stage and pressed stop. Deafening silence permeated the atmosphere. This got their attention, and magically, the assistant finally put the agent on the phone with us. The agent told us over the phone that he didn't care what had been agreed to, he wasn't going to help us, and that was that. Sounds like they broke the contract, so you could leave. Shortly after, the mother of the bride came up to the stage and asked what was going on. I calmly explained that this wasn't what we had agreed to. She said, just keep playing and we'll fix it later. No. I mean, yes, okay, it's high stakes, you know, there's no music at the wedding and stuff like that, and like, I'm sure everybody was really uncomfortable, but at the end of the day, it's like, you can either stop the music or walk out completely. Because they broke the contract. You are literally under no obligations. Why are you being expected to show respect to people who do not respect you and won't even feed you? How are you not embarrassed? I was calm on the outside, but freaking out on the inside. I didn't want to ruin someone's wedding. I knew that if we kept playing, we'd lose any leverage we had. Inside, I was scared, toothless. I didn't want to cause trouble, but Dee and I were responsible for our band, and we couldn't ask them to work under conditions that weren't what we had agreed to. And frankly, I didn't want to work under conditions we hadn't agreed to. It honestly felt like I physically couldn't hold it in anymore. I dug deep and replied respectfully but firmly, with all due respect, please fix this first, and then I'll continue. The moment I put my foot down, the issue was magically solved.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Huh. Wow. Interesting how it only took like a couple of
I had to
seconds
wee, and
to
I found
resolve
sausage
the
on my
issue.
way past.
My bandmates
So
and
I
I were
stopped and
immediately
grabbed her
served
for
food and drinks.
smooches,
The rest of the
and
wedding went
she's an
perfectly.
asshole.
Everyone had an amazing time. I'm sure that lots of people didn't even notice that this happened. The guests danced all night to the very last song. We played our faces off. We never worked with that Asian again. So, am I the a-hole for stopping the music in the middle of the wedding reception until our musicians were treated the way we were promised?
No.
It really doesn't sound like it did that much damage at all. So OP responded, that gig was a hard lesson. It taught me to start putting everything in writing. I started adding very explicit clauses to my performance contracts after that, and a few other experiences, and it's honestly saved me more than once. It's not good that you didn't put it in writing. That's my one criticism. But you learned, it was a long time ago. I mean, your career was just starting, whatever. But to anyone else who's trying to be like an artist or a vendor or whatever, do not trust these people. Like, I'm just saying, contracts help the world go round. Let's all make sure that everything we need to be doing is in writing and we're abiding by the contracts, okay? We still had a verbal contract, but at the end of the day, it's like you don't have any leverage unless something's in writing. And even then, you know?
Things can be disputed.
So, you're not the a-hole, but let's see what everybody else had to say. Not the a-hole, you used the only leverage you had. People like that tried to draw every ounce of blood out of you. Well played. Yeah, that was smart. Good for you for sticking up for your musician friends. You put them first in this regard. And like, you already did so much to accommodate this wedding. I would have been pissed too.
What?
And it literally took 2 seconds to resolve. Like, I bet the bride and groom didn't even know about it. I bet the mother of the bride just like went up to them and just said, yeah, like feed them. Problem solved.
That was easy.
You deal with it later. You deal with the bill later. Not the a-hole, those people. Yeah, like what was the option? Oh yeah, no, we're just like not gonna eat for 6 hours without a break. No problem, like why not? So fun. No. So no, you are not the a-hole, my dear. Am I the a-hole for not attending my sister's wedding because of her wedding tax? You wait to see. Okay.
Wedding
Reddit,
tax?
I'm in a bit of a
Question
dilemma
mark?
that could really use your judgment. Well, lucky for you, I am very judgmental. So here's the backstory. My younger sister Emily is getting married in a couple of months, and while I'm super happy for her, there's been some drama over the whole wedding planning process. Emily and her fiance decided to have a small wedding, which I totally understand. But they also decided to impose a wedding tax on family members attending. Bombastic side eye. Wedding tax. I beg your finest pardon. They have a list of wedding expenses, things like venue, decor, and catering, and they expect each family member to contribute extra to make it all happen. Oh, no, no.
No.
I'm sorry, but if you cannot afford to have a wedding, do not have a wedding. This is like, no. If you have a wedding and the people that go to your wedding decide to give you gifts to help offset the costs of the wedding, then great. But gifts are not a requirement. You should always bank on nobody giving you a gift. It's tacky to not get a gift, but I mean, you can't expect it. Wedding tax is something that I've literally never even heard of. Go elope. Go to the courthouse. Like, just go to a bar after, celebrate with people. Like, what do you mean making other people pay for your wedding? Like, never in all my years. To top it off, her fiance's family was also chipping in, making the whole thing feel less like a celebration and more of a business deal. When my sister brought this up, I couldn't help but voice my concern. I told her it felt unfair to ask family to cover the costs on top of giving a gift. Oh, okay, so it's both? Oh, no. I suggested maybe doing a more budget-friendly wedding so everyone could enjoy it, but she brushed aside my suggestions. Well, then no one's going to her wedding. Even just to be asked that, I would not go. Like, that's nuts. We had a huge argument about it, and it turned into a shouting match. I told her that weddings should be about love, not financial burdens. In the weeks that followed, she refused to speak to me and even blocked my number for a while. I felt really hurt, but then received an invitation to the wedding, complete with a note that said if I wasn't chipped in, I shouldn't bother coming.
Okay, I guess I'm not coming.
Oh my gosh. I've been debating whether to go or not. On the one hand, I want to support my sister, But on the other hand, I feel like it's really messed up to blatantly ask for cash from family. My parents think I should just suck it up, contribute, and attend for the sake of family, while my friends are telling me I'd be better off skipping it altogether. So am I the a-hole for considering not going to my sister's wedding because of the wedding tax? Am I being a jerk for standing my ground on what I believe should be a joyful occasion and not a financial obligation? Weddings are financial obligations, okay? This is the thing. Weddings definitely are financial obligations in more than one.
If you're talking, I can't hear you.
I forgot to unmute my microphone. Your wedding tax is your wedding gift. Like, what? Why are you up? Stop. Shut up. What? Your wedding tax is your gift. Why are you upset? Shut up. Shut up. Your wedding tax is the gift you were getting. Stop. Stop. Them calling it a tax doesn't mean stop. Stop.
Yeah, because they're expecting both.
Form. Okay. Do you want to
Are they
risk
expecting
your
both?
relationship with your sister because
Or are they
bride and
expecting
groom
tax?
are
She's being an a-hole.
expecting
Okay,
both.
like she is being an a-hole. Ain't no bones about it. This is weird. I've never heard of a wedding
Then
tax
no.
before. People
No.
are charging people to go to their weddings and like obviously anytime they talk about it on social media, people rip them apart because it's weird. Okay, the expectations are getting too weird, too extravagant. Like if you can't afford to have a wedding, I'm sorry, but don't have one. They are expensive. I get it. I don't even think it's possible to have a wedding for less than $20,000 and like have it at a venue. It's really hard out there, man. FYI, Toronto is extremely expensive to have weddings. There's a reason why I did a destination wedding. It's very expensive, but there's plenty of other options. I literally just went to a party.
If it isn't Little Miss Popular.
Friends of ours did the courthouse wedding, and then afterwards, everybody met up at a bar. And everybody, you know, kind of paid for their own drinks, et cetera, et cetera. I think maybe they got like one drink ticket or something, but the rest of the time they just paid for their own drinks. It was a night out, whatever. There's other options. You don't have to like tax your friends and family. Edited to add, my sister did not make me a bridesmaid, but I'm okay with that. But she's having her wedding in an expensive hotel. Okay, no. Like, literally no. So she's asking everyone for money, but she's not paying for anyone's hotel room, and I'm expected to pay around $250 to $1,000. Yeah, this is no bueno. I mean, you wouldn't be the a-hole if you didn't go. I don't know if it's worth risking your relationship. She's being Delulu. She's smoking the Delulu lettuce. That's a new one. But we do have an update. After much deliberation, I decided to
smoke
stand
a
my
lot of
ground and
Delulu
not
lettuce,
attend
but I
Emily's
would
wedding.
not do that
I sent her a
shit.
heartfelt message explaining my reasons, reiterating I love her, but I can't support what feels like an exploitation of family when joining in a celebration.
Garbage
I thought
can
that might
behind
lead
me.
to some sort of resolution or at least a civil conversation. But boy, was I wrong. The day of the wedding rolled around and out of nowhere, I received a text from my mom freaking out because Emily's wedding had fallen into chaos. Apparently, guests who paid the fee were fighting about seating arrangements, and some of the vendors canceled last minute, putting everything in disarray. My mom was in a tizzy, insisting it was all my fault for not supporting the family during this important event.
Huh?
How is that your fault? I took a step back. That wasn't guilt-tripping enough for my vibe. But then I received a call from our aunt who was furious. She blamed me for Emily's wedding being ruined, which I found ridiculous considering I wasn't even there. My aunt accused me of causing a divide within the family over money and tarnishing the spirit of the occasion. If only she'd seen the way Emily chose to treat her family like ATMs. As things continued to spiral, I heard through the grapevine that Emily's wedding day somehow went even more volatile. Guests who had fronted the cash got into arguments over the wedding tax and felt cheated when food didn't match the expensive price tag. This is the thing, like, if people are dishing out a lot of money, let's say they go to a destination wedding, you know, like they have to travel at all, they have to like get a hotel, like take time off work, it better be good. You better treat them to a momentous occasion. because otherwise they're gonna get annoyed that they spent any money on you. Right after dinner, a huge fight broke out. One of Emily's friends was tossed out for making a scene about the money they had to contribute, and quickly it escalated into shouting, with both the bride and the groom caught in the crossfire. But it gets crazier. My sister's new mother-in-law decided to throw her own fit, demanding a refund because she felt cheated on the wedding package. Emily was left sobbing in the corner, clearly feeling overwhelmed, and the whole scene turned into a reality show level of drama. Her fiance was left apologizing while the bridal party tried to salvage what little grace remained. Okay, so you were literally the only person who was right here. You removed yourself from this situation. Eventually, I got another message from Emily conveying through my mom. It was a half-hearted apology along the lines of, I'm sorry it turned out this way, but you still owe me. Owe you? For what? You didn't go. Nothing about clarity on expenses or acknowledging how bizarre the whole situation was. Now I'm feeling a mixed bag of emotions. I mean, I do feel sympathy for my sister. No one wants their big day overshadowed by chaos. But at the same time, it feels a little satisfying to know my intuition about the wedding tax was spot on. Yeah, you were 100% right. I guess it shows I wasn't the crazy one, and the whole situation was flawed from the start. So here I am, uncertain about my future relationship with Emily. Do I reach out and try to mend things?
no, you
Emotions are
don't.
quite high, and like she doesn't want to admit that you were right, obviously, and it would take a long time probably to admit that, but I'd let things cool off for a bit. Is it too late, or does this create a moment of clarity for her to reflect on what was really important? I mean, I hope that this created some clarity.
Hey, I doubt it.
Am I the a-hole for still holding fast to my beliefs about family and finances when it resulted in such an explosive fallout? Should I let her contact me if she wants, or dive right back in to help pick up the pieces? What's the right move here? I would definitely, I don't know, I'd definitely let her cool off for a bit. Oh, update. Her fiance is filing for a divorce.
Oh, there's a big surprise.
Update 2, they ended up not divorcing. However, I think she might be cheating on him. Should I tell him? I haven't talked to them in a long time.
No, I'm done. I'm gonna go to
that's awkward.
stop.
Okay, this is very messy. You've got a very messy situation on your hands. Honestly, I would stay far away from this ball of chaos.
No.
Otherwise, you'll be dragged into it. I love chaos, just not when it's my own. So are you the a-hole for not attending your sister's wedding because of her wedding tax?
No.
No. Subscribe!
And I'm going to bed.
Yeah, same. Bye, love you, bye.